get it right. Yeah. I done told y'all song after song after song that I'm still rolling. Learn that nigga. It's December 29th. So we got about 2 more days in December and of 2024. So I thought that I would use this time to kind of talk about, some things that I learned in this past year, business-wise, that I will be taking into the future and using it as tools to help me push further this year. Because this year is probably one of my best years that I've had in music, like just individually, you know what I'm saying? Just knowing how my career's been and stuff like that. I think this is probably one of the best years that I've had. So let's get into it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and also stay to the end of the video so you can see which one is the best. Okay, number three, this year I learned that anxiety is a green light, okay? Now, all the time, we associate anxiety with like negative feelings and stuff like that. But for me, as an artist, one of the things that I learned is if I didn't have anxiety with like my music or anything like that, I wasn't really into it, okay? It's like playing a video game and you're really enjoying it and it's your last chance to whatever, like, and you don't know what you're doing. Like, you have anxiety. You want this and you want to win, but you don't know if you have what it takes to win. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to have anxiety and also trusting your preparation. But even though you're preparing and stuff like that, you still have anxiety with anything that you enjoy or want to succeed in. So that was number 3. Anxiety is my green light. You got anxiety. Okay, that's good. You're here. You're in the moment, okay? You're in the moment. You're thinking about things, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, it can easily get carried away or anything like that, but like for a performer like me, I've been performing since I was about, I don't know, my mom could probably tell you, probably about like 10 maybe. So like I've been in front of people for a long time, even before I started my own music career, being in the choir and stuff like that. And to this day, I still get anxiety, okay? When I'm passing out a card, when I'm talking to other rappers sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Even though we do the same thing, like I still get anxiety because I don't want them to feel like, because my music is a certain type of way that I'm like being judgy or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So I have anxiety with the situations that I want to be successful at, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing forward, all right? Number two is respect your relationships, okay? Respect your relationships. This is important, okay? Relationships are great, and when you keep them in good standing, they continue to produce fruit, okay? The promoters for me, and I usually work with the same like 2 promoters here in Wisconsin, like mostly. They show me love, and actually we'll just shout them out. Shout out Midwest Mix Up and shout out Down to Hearst, okay? They believe in me. They know that I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to respect the venue. I am usually staying all the way to the end, you know what I mean? In some cases, I didn't stay all the way to the end in like shows where I was like, away from home and stuff like that. But here, like if I'm within a certain amount of time, I usually try to stay to the end, put some chairs up, break down some tables, what else you need, you know what I mean? Because I know for me, my part in this relationship is to make said person who chose to pick me or chose to give me this opportunity not look crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the least, not look crazy. Now, if you make them look great, that's even better. But just at the least, to make them not look crazy, pay your money, be there on time, make it to sound check. You know what I'm saying? Respect the crowd. Respect the security, these things like that. Like, doing things like that also helps, like, make those relationships better. If you won't forget the little things that people do for you, they definitely don't forget them, you know what I mean? So they show me a lot of love. I got some love in Illinois. It's my first time performing in Illinois. This year, we performed twice in Illinois, okay? And I made sure to just make sure I was respectful And, you know, if anything was going awry or something like that, I made sure to communicate and things like that, you know. So, you know, I try to show love to the artists too. Like, I don't try to be just sitting there like a bump on the log, like, bro, you ain't going. I try to find something that I like in the music that I can enjoy too, because, you know, I want people to enjoy my music too. And if you can find something that you like in the music, it could be one part, like, vibe to that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make me feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna move on from that. Relationships are important. Relationships are important, so respect your relationships. And then the last one, number one. And if you got to this point, you're not subscribed and you have not liked the video, please do so now. Helps me grow the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I'm trying to continue to create a routine where I can put out constant content and music. And it starts right now. You know what I mean? For years, I've struggled with this. But anyways, all right. Number one. Number one is talk to the crowd. Okay? One of my best shows this year came from a tour that came into town, that Midwest Mix Up. And it was for Lit Frank. He's big on social media. He's pretty big on social media and stuff like that, but he does music. You know what I'm saying? And he does music about his life. You know what I mean? I thought that was pretty dope. So I ended up getting there, and basically all of them are like just sitting there eating and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, these artists right here. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure I'm not rolling up on nobody. Once he told me that they was, listen, we here by ourselves and we doing the same thing. I'm here to get them ready for you. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Yo, I appreciate you bringing your here and giving me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know, just chopped it up with him for a little bit. And as the crowd started coming, like, dude, it was the crowd coming. They were coming. You know what I mean? I didn't even know that he did music. I actually didn't know that he did anything. You know what I mean? Because I'm not big on social media. I didn't know he did anything. Crowd was coming. All right, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting anxiety. You know what I'm saying? With flashback to number 3, I'm getting anxiety because I'm seeing that people are coming in like this, and I don't know who he is, and they don't know who I am. So, so I'm like, you know what? We finna just break through this. I told the queen, I'm like, yo, I'm finna just go in the crowd and stuff like that. Boom. So I just go in the crowd, and I start handing out my cards. I literally start walking up to people, not just handing them out. I'm like, hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Lambolada. I will be performing tonight. I will be performing tonight, and I would like to know if I can give you this card. Okay, when I give you this card, you can check me out if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I forgot how I said it, but basically what I was saying is, I want to give you this card, and if you did not like my performance, feel free to throw it in the trash, throw it on the ground, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I said just throw it in the trash, not throw it on the ground. But I told him you could just get rid of this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was laughing and stuff like that. Oh, no, that's crazy, bro. No, I'm going to keep it anyways. You know what I'm saying? But I was saying, like, it's a clear sign when you see me go on stage after I give you this. If you didn't like it, throw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so I know, like, okay, they wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So I went to, like, everybody who was there at that point. I probably went to, like, it had to be, like, at least 100 people. Maybe I'm trying to see if I'm exaggerating. Maybe about 50 people. Probably was about 50 people. Until, like, 50 people told them that same thing, gave them my cards and stuff like that. Some people took pictures. I remember this mother-daughter, they took pictures with me, and they actually bought 2 lambolada hoodies, white and gold lambolada hoodies. So shout out to them, because they were showing love, and I've never met them. You know what I'm saying? And so gave them all my cards and stuff like that. And so when I got on stage, I'm like, yo, what's going on again? You know what I'm saying? Just reintroduce myself. I'm Lambolada, and here's what we're gonna do. And I did my thing, and they loved it. It was one of the best shows I've ever had. I think that this was my favorite show because the crowd was into it. We weren't strangers anymore. Like, you don't know me, but you know that you know what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my place in here is to provide entertainment, and I'm talking to you, and you know what I'm saying? you know, getting to let you know my personality a little bit, because I mean, behind the music, you got to have your own personality. You know what I'm saying? And so they enjoyed it, and it turned out to be one of my best shows. So also, yeah, talk to your crowd. Talk to your crowd, okay? If y'all have any problems with this video, I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm getting back into the groove. They'll be better. But 12 minutes of talking about the top 3 things that I learned music-wise this year. This is Lambolada. Thank y'all for being here. 2 days left. We got 2 days left, y'all. So I hope y'all wrapping up y'all end of the year things. If y'all enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.